Hello teacher, my name is Dayana Galindo and this is the presentation of my site. The title is Digital Culture in the Classroom, a Space in Transformation. Introduction. Today, classrooms are a space where digital reality surrounds students. Digital culture is a set of language and practice that emerge from the use of technologies and social media, which has begun to become part of educational environments, changing the way we teach and learn. In this side, I will argue that digital culture not only transforms the teaching of language and culture in the classroom, but also transforms pedagogical, linguistic, and social dynamics, opening up more possibilities and challenges for the future. With this reflection, I will analyze how social media influence language and culture in the classroom, how the internet is become an indispensable educational tool, and what the role of technology will be in the coming years. Can network and social media change the language and culture in the classroom? Social media has significantly changing the way students interact and communicate, which is especially notable in the classroom. According to Crystal 2011, digital language in virtual environments has generated new forms of expression, with unique characters such as abbreviations, emoticons, and neologisms. This affects how language is used and also the cultural values associated with communication. For example, in many educational settings, whether with primary or secondary school students, they include many expressions, memes, or viral songs from social media in their everyday conversation and even with teachers. This prevents them from concentration on what they are being taught. It is observed how digital culture is introduced into the academic and social language of the classroom. This can present students with opportunities such as access to new intercultural contexts, but also risks such as weakened formal expression and a lack of interest in classes. Is internet language and culture a new tool that must be implemented in the classroom? The internet has established itself as a key teaching tool today, as it offers access to many cultural and linguistic resources that were previously difficult for many students to obtain. According to Warschauer 2006, the use of the internet in language teaching promotes independent learning, contact with native speakers, and access to authentic materials, which enrich both linguistic and cultural competence. Examples of this include using discussion forums, posting YouTube videos, and including games or educational websites on computers or televisions, where students not only practice reading but also speaking and listening too. And this allows the classroom to be an intercultural space with more learning methods and a more comprehensive educational experience. What will be the role of the new technology teaching language and culture in the next 20 years? Thinking about the future, I imagine that new technologies will play a central and essential role in the teaching of language and culture, not only as tools but also as educational environments in themselves. For Selwyn 2016 argues that digital educational will evolve toward personalized learning environments mediated by artificial intelligence, augmented reality, and immersive virtual environments. This means that in the coming decades, students could, for example, learn language through simulation of real-life situations in other countries or by communicating with avatar programmed to represented cultures. Currently, we can already observe some trends with applications like Duolingo or others like it, but in the future, these experiences will be more interactive, making learning dynamic and adapted to the needs of each student. In conclusion, digital culture has transformed and will continue to transform the teaching of language and culture in the classroom. Social media changes language and cultural dynamics in schools. The internet offers us significant resources that enhance educational learning, and new technologies promise to revolutionize the way students embrace other languages and cultures. From my point of view, it is important for teachers and educational institutions to integrate these tools and also for students to be responsible in their use of them, thus ensuring that digital culture is not only in the development of competent and consistent global citizens in an increasingly interconnected world. Thank you, teacher. Bye bye.